Welcome back to my channel.
1986. It was a hotel for a majority of the past, but it was also a all-women's
Welcome back to my
college,
channel.
which is interesting because there's actually a story of a student who asked for a Ouija board because she felt weird vibes here.
So even before
Welcome back to my channel, guys.
People were already thinking it's haunted for 100 years.
So yeah,
And it all went to shit.
it all went to shit. Norman Baker, the comic. He turned this place into a hospital. He turned this place into a hospital. He turned that place into a hospital about what's those things that doctors get? Those IDs about a doctor about a doctor ID. So he was gonna open up his own hotel. I mean, his own hotel, but open up his hospital about a hospital ID, without a hospital recognition. To say, hey, can I attend this? Can I open my own hospital? He didn't. But the feds were after him though for that.
So after the Great Depression, this town was hurting pretty bad. But Norman Baker came to town as one of the wealthiest people to hit the town, and he completely reinvented the place, which was good for the town, and that made the townspeople kind of overlook the fact that he might not have the best intentions. He came in, named the hotel Baker Hotel after himself, aka where the sick folks get well.
Where the sick folks get well.
He was an extremely charismatic guy. Like, everyone loved him. He was great with people. To even make everything happier, he made this entire
yeah, everybody
purple.
loved him.
Everything he did was purple, and people even called him the Purple Man. He wore purple, drove a purple car. Even chimneys, like, still on this building.
The chimneys on this building are still purple. They're purple.
The Purple Man coming to save the town, even though he was just causing havoc.
Even he had a purple car.
Doctor's license at all, he opened this hospital saying that he could cure cancer. He made up this random formula, but in reality it did nothing.
For joy.
Almost every single patient that came through these doors died.
He was so evil. He would inject people 5 to 7 times with this fake cure, and then he would notice as their health started deteriorating, he would send them home, have them sign paperwork that didn't have dates saying that they were okay and that the placebo formula worked, and then they would die in their home, so it wasn't his fault technically.
And even when he first opened the hospital, he did this big publicity stunt with 5 cancer patients. He injected them with the Formula 5 and broadcasted all over, which he was a very well-known radio host. He had magazines, all this stuff. Like, he was a very well-known guy. And because of his influence, he convinced everybody that this cure worked. But in reality, all 5 of these patients died with his formula.
I just think it's interesting how this guy might have been the first person in the entire world to use influence, like the radio. He had followers to sell a product that was literally killing people. Who else did that in the 1930s?
Seriously.
And probably more than this, but there's a documented 44 deaths that happened here because of his cancer treatment.
That means minimum 2 people per month were dying. People are paying so much money. They are emptying their savings accounts to try to heal. He's just taking their money, watching them scream in agony as the cancer gets worse and worse and worse, and then they die.
He even created a psych ward section of the hospital where he would send people that were complaining that this formula didn't work, and the people that were screaming in pain from their cancer. So super messed up dude. He was
messed up. He was a messed up dude.
It kind of worked. He made millions.
He made millions of money of cancer patients.
Nurses felt like they were actually treating people. There was only one man.
Made money off of cancer patients.
So you might be wondering, how did this guy not get cut? Well, actually, the feds were after him for the only 2 years that he owned this hospital, so they caught him eventually, but
all he had to do was pay like a $4,000 fine and spend a few years in prison. He was off scot-free with millions of dollars. He was able to go and live a luxurious life in Florida.
Live and try life in Florida.
That's so loud. If that happens tonight when we're sleeping.
Norman Baker is a narcissistic con artist doctor who got away with one of the most sadistic crimes ever committed. Thus, his spirit still roams these halls. Oh my god, every haunted hotel has a long corridor with a giant ass mirror at the end.
Yes!
What does?
I feel like we're back in the 1800s.
Harry Potter's parents, are you in that?
Yeah.
Hello?
We're here to get you out.
We hear something?
Here's some.
Wait, what is that?
I was really afraid I was gonna park there, and I yelled at it.
Famous mirror selfie.
Every time we go to a haunted hotel, there's a famous mirror selfie.
Where did you find that?
Who saved it? It's not ours.
Alright, tag us on Instagram. Go.
Oh, watch out!
Get in.
I'm important. People see and people come into this specific elevator from the second floor that we just did. Ride up and down the elevator.
They light up and down the elevator with you. These ghosts.
Clear ass apparitions in this specific elevator.
These ghosts will light up and down the elevator with you. Once you get off, no one's there. Spooky. I call that spooky. Cause that's spooky, by the way. Because if a ghost gets on an elevator with you, that is spooky and creepy. Cause if a ghost, you see a ghost get on the elevator with you, what do you expect? Creepy, spooky, or not creepy at all? Spooky. Spooky. Let me move over here so we can see who's in the backyard. Okay. Move this way. Spooky. If you see like a thing. Whoops, I'm moving the table. Move you guys this way a little bit. Spooky. I'm moving my drink over here. So, oops, spooky, right? So you see a ghost, go in the elevator with you. Your worst thing is gonna say, "Oh my God, it's creepy, right? Spooky, creepy, right? Spooky." Or creepy. Because some of you see a ghost. A ghost is in the elevator with you, and you see a ghost in the elevator with you. Which never happened. So if you see like a ghost in the elevator with you, and you're like, oh, this ghost is in the elevator with you. And you're like, oh, okay, it's creepy. But just imagine a ghost in the elevator with you. Just imagine a ghost in an elevator with you. Once you get off, it's not there. It's so creepy, huh?
Alright.
I hate that.
It's nice.
This is so cool.
World famous. Almost world famous.
Almost world famous.
I like how they added that.
Death had a sound, that's what it was.
Yo, dude, that fan is going to fall on your head. Holy shit.
I am a ghost here. I'm kind of here for that though. It's kind of nice.
Hey Sam, have you heard about SeatGeek?
You mean today's video sponsor? So if you don't know what SeatGeek is, it's a ticketing app that makes finding and buying tickets super simple.
Guys, SeatGeek has everything. Sports, music festivals, Broadway shows, which is perfect for me because I love Broadway.
Really excited to see Harry Styles this October. SeatGeek's gonna show me the best possible deals. Green dots for good deals.
So yeah, this hotel is haunted. Oh, she made a good shot. He made a good shot.
Well, you guys know we always got that hookup. You can use code SamandColby, you can get $20 off your first purchase. That's $20 off your first purchase if you use Sam and Colby as your code.
So click the link in our description to download the app. And with that being said, let's get back to the video.
Is this where our room is?
Our room is in the back fucking corner.
It's like in a corridor. What is this?
What the hell? It's a secret passageway. Does it have any scratch marks?
But like, why did this get destroyed so much? So where's yours like that? Everyone's like, yo, get in or something to scratch.
Makes sense if it's haunted. That's very perceptive of you. Yes.
Yeah, man.
You have an issue?
Performance issue.
So yeah, this hotel is haunted.
Push it. You just push.
This hotel's haunted and it's creepy. It's haunted, guys. This hotel is like haunted. Yeah, this hotel's haunted.
This is horrifying.
This is the most haunted hotel that you could ever stay at because this hotel is haunted. The most haunted hotel.
We're in here right now. This is known to be haunted
This is Sam and Kobe's
So we're not
room.
exactly
I'll put that.
sure
I'll put
who
a.
it actually was.
I'll put a clip up there.
Patient here when this place was a hospital or a nurse. She's usually spotted outside the main door.
Oh, those flowers back there. Oh, those flowers came from my
People
boyfriend.
even
Thanks,
seen this
babe.
lady and asked
Love
her,
you.
like, hey, do you need help? Like, what's going on? And she'll
So yeah.
looking for my keys and disappears. That's it.
So she's looking for her keys, and people ask her, "What are you looking for?" She goes, "I'm looking for my keys," and she just and she disappears.
Take a shower or something. A lot of people report coming back out of the shower.
People throw the stuff. Okay. People throw the stuff on the bed, right? If people throw the stuff on the bed, this ghost is like a maid, like a freaking maid. This ghost is like a maid because this ghost makes the bed. If this ghost makes the bed, you have a fucking ghost that makes a fucking bed. Because you have to have a ghost that makes the bed. Because if you don't have a ghost that makes the bed, you what are you doing with your life? So this is why this is the most haunted hotel. Most haunted hotel is the Crescent Hotel. So get to it and do it. If you have a ghost that can make your bed for you, it's like a ghost maid, but better.
Everything's folded up nicely. So that sounds pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? That's
But
the same
better.
story of the
Ghost video.
Yeah,
Check me out.
One
YouTube video
theory is that
is
she was
awesome.
actually the nurse for a long time, a head nurse, but because she fell ill.
She's the head nurse at the time, but she felt ill. She had cancer. She- she died at the place that she worked.
With cancer patients, seeing them die, and then you have cancer, and so you become one of the patients that you've seen dead.
Maybe she has some guilt, and that's why she's still here today.
Yeah, that's why she's still there today. That's creepy.
During the late 90s, when this reopened as a hotel, thought to have actually talked to Theodora herself, saying that she has a function in this hotel. She's one of those nice ghosts that is trying to help the other spirits move on. Again, back to your theory. She must be like a worker if she's feeling responsible for helping these spirits move on, just like she would have helped.
I'll be right back, guys.
One more theory.
We're gonna
She was a nurse, and she did work with Norman Baker.
She was a nurse and she worked with Norman Baker. Norman Baker was a wealthy, promised man. He was rich. He was rich of money. He was confident in rich. He was rich with money. He had money problems. He was rich with money and blah 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 blah. This blah blah blah. So yeah, he was rich with money and he was like, "Oh, I'm rich with money." Blah blah blah. I'll be right back. And we'll continue reacting. Okay, back to what we're doing for YouTube. Welcome back to. Okay, we're back to reacting to videos.
So she saw all the horrible things that he was doing to these patients. Maybe she does feel that sense of like, I have to stay here and help these trapped souls move on because I knew about this and didn't do anything.
What is this way? What are Oh my god, this is so
This is so creepy. That room is.
It is so
Creepy.
cold in here.
It smells good as hell.
It smells good as hell.
Doorknob. There's no doorknob.
Is that where
This is-
Theodore sleeps?
Yeah, he's gonna come out. You're gonna wake up and
Door's
that's
open.
gonna be open. Just gonna she's gonna come out. Why are you assuming her gender?
Why are you assuming her gender?
So much crap. It's nailed shut.
It's nailed.
Why do you need to do that?
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll do more reaction videos. Bye.